Hey everybody, so Eddie here. I wanted to make this video because I've been getting asked a lot for home value reports from our fellow residents in Margate. My wife and I actually live in Margate. You've probably seen me interact on this forum before or this Facebook page. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video just to go over like June's numbers for real estate, whether or not you're thinking about refinancing or selling or you're just curious about it. My whole thing is education, 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 because I think you got to be as educated in a topic such as your home value as possible, so you can make the wisest decision for you and your family. So let's jump straight into it. The report that you're seeing right in front of you is the Margate June 2018 market analysis from the Greater Fort Lauderdale along with the West Palm Beach associations. And what they do is they take all the information across the different platforms. They look at closed sales, listed, active sales, prices, all that kind of stuff. They compile the information together and then they release it roughly around the 21st or 22nd of the next month for the previous month. So that's why we don't have July yet, because it's not around the 21st, 22nd of August. But once it comes out, I'll try to do another video to just bring you even more information. So the way this form is broken up to is you have single family homes here, and then you have townhomes here and condos. And then they break it up year, 2017 June, 2018 June, the change, and then year to date, meaning like the 1st through the 6th of 2017, and the 1st through, when I say 6, I mean June of 2018, then the change. And then on the bottom right here, we can see some different graphics on the upward trends and all that kind of cool stuff. So let's go first for the single family homes. A lot of single family homes in Margate. I think Margate has a ton of potential. We're starting to see really, really great prices happen. So if you're looking to refinance or sell, this might be the time to consider that, especially since interest rates aren't super crazy high yet. They are higher than a couple of years back, but still we're not seeing a 9 or 10% interest rate yet. Hopefully we don't see it anytime soon. So let's look at it here. So closed sales 35 to 36. So in June of this year, we had one more as opposed to June of last year. Now, the 1st to the June of 2017, we had 205 closed sales. And then from the 1st of January to June 2018, we only had 173. So we did see a dip there. But month over month, or month compared to month, it wasn't so bad. But when we look at it over the full, January to June of 2017, January to June of 2018, we definitely see a radical dip. They say 15.6% down, meaning fewer properties are selling. We see the average price here on the third line of 251,794 to 283,788, an increase of 12.7%. Even from the 1st to the 6th, the 1st to 6th, we also see an 8% increase. So properties are selling an average for more than they did, in June of last year, and the same calculation, January 1st to June of 2017 compared to January 1st of this year to June January 1st of this year to June of this year. We see an 8% increase. So across the board, we see property values are going up. They're selling for more. That's a big thing when it comes to valuing your property. I've seen people go and look at like what's on the market, and then they create their price based off of what's on the market. That's not the best way to do it, because when the appraisal comes in or the appraiser comes in, they're not going to look at what's on the market currently. They're going to look at what properties have sold of comparable stature to your property. So always try to look at closed sales when you try to create a market value. Or heck, if you want me to do a home value report for you, you can send me your information, or you can contact me. I'll put my information in the description below. So let's continue to look down here. Single family homes, new listings that came on the market. So 2017, we had 57. 2018, we have 49. It's a decrease of 49. So there are fewer homes entering the market. And then we see here, but from the 1st to June 2017, from the 1st to June 2018, we did see an increase. Not super high, but 7.2%. So that's kind of cool to see. In June, we saw a dip, June to June, but when we looked overall the month, or from beginning to where we are currently, or where this is June, we see an increase. That's great also. So it's really fascinating that not as many properties are closing when we look at the full year, but month to month, a slight increase. But across the board, we see definitely an increase of the average sales price. Man, that's incredible. Or dollar value, like total real estate, 10 million. That's pretty incredible. Oh man, that's crazy. So sales, single family home, recap. Properties are selling for more. There's not as many closings as there was year to year, but we do see, we didn't see as many new homes enter the market in June to June, but across the year, we did see a slight increase. So once again, might be a great time to sell if you're thinking about that, or you might, if you need to refinance, of course, you're going to need equity in the house to offset the expenses of that refinance. And you got to want to do a refinance once, but I'm not a mortgage professional. I'm just a realtor. So I just through the 7 years of being a realtor, I've become, really familiar with what happens in it. So townhouses and condos. Let's take a look at this. So closed sales, top of the line, 32 to 37. We've seen an increase of 15.6% change from June to June. And then year to date, we see a dip down. Same thing we saw in the single family home. So when we look year through year, we do see a dip go down. So fewer closed sales when we're going through the whole year, but a slight increase from month to month. I mean, June last year, June this year. Average sales price, we see increase. Look at that, an increase of 26. That's over a 0.25% increase. And we got a 16.8% increase. So property values are rising definitely with the condos. And the greatest thing is average sales price. Remember, sales price is what we care about. We don't really care what people list their properties for, because we care what they sell for. That's what we always base stuff off of, or you should base stuff off of. So new listings entering the market, 46 versus 34, we see a dip. And even here in the new listings year over year, or year to date over year to date, 284 to 259 decrease. Fascinating. So once again, it mirrors what's happening in the townhomes. We don't see the value itself does increase because of how much of a drastic jump we've made, but obviously the what it sells for is different, because townhouse or a condo versus a single family home, you're going to see a difference in that pricing. And then these maps are really, really cool. We see here on this side sales price. This is amazing to see. In 2008, we have 2008 right here. We all know what happened during that time. We see this drastic dip down in 2007 or 2010, comes down here, and then we see stagger. Then we begin to see the climb up. Now this is single family homes. It's crazy to see. In orange is Margate, and the grayish is like everybody, a synopsis of everyone else. So we see that we're superseding the numbers of 2008 now when it comes to closed sales, the value, excuse me. So it took 10 years to recover. Now, condos over here, I'm just going to scoot over, condos over here in townhomes and co-ops aren't that drastic. I mean, we've seen overall the trend, the upward tick is almost matching 2018, but Margate's really not there yet. I would say we're probably another couple years out if the trends continue. So anyways, once again, I hope you found this useful. I'll try to do one every single month just so that we're all educated. Being a fellow Margate resident and a realtor for the last 7 years, I definitely like to keep people educated. If I can help in any way, or if you have questions or comments, be sure to leave them in the description below or the comment section below, or you can call, text, or email, either way. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope this helps. You have a great rest of the evening. Bye.